evening is a special night where we are recognizing all of our senior players. Some of them have been on the squad for 4 years, and they are heading into some amazing futures. So, let's begin. The first senior to recognize is Ray Armstrong. Her parents are Stacy and Tim Armstrong. She's been in this program for 4 years. Her future plans are majoring in accounting or finance at the University of Tulsa. She would like to thank, I would like to thank my friends who have made, I have made along the way. The program has brought me my closest friends, and I couldn't have asked for any better teammates. Her advice is, continue to support one another, because it pays a big part to succeed. Congratulations, Ray. Next, Lily Michelle. Lily's parents are Stacy and Jerry. She's been in the program for 4 years. Her awards are, she took part of the 2019 district champions and 2021 varsity team captain. Her future plans are playing soccer at Maryville and furthering her education in nursing. She would like to thank her teammates, coaches, and most of all, my parents, because they journeyed with me the whole way. Her advice to teammates would be, focus on what you're best at and bring it to the field. Enjoy the 4 years. They go fast, and sometimes you miss one. Next, Madeline Connors. Madeline's parents are Tim and Michelle. And she's been playing for 4 years. Her awards, she was the MVP and the team captain of the C team. My future plans are going to Quincy University, where she has an academic and soccer scholarship. She would like to thank her amazing parents, her sister Megan, my dog Lucy, my family, my coaches, Jason Weiland, Adam, and Mike Suits, my amazing best friends who've been there through everything with me. Thank you to everyone who believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. I love you guys. Her advice is, remember to always try to slow down and find the little things in life. Be kind to yourself and others always. And remember, you're always loved. Also, enjoy some good food. Next, Megan Coogan. Her parents are Barb and Tim. She's been in the program for 4 years. Her award is, in 2019, she won the Hardest Worker Award. Her future plans are playing soccer at the University of Southern Indiana and majoring in elementary education. She would like to thank Demo and Carmine for making soccer fun and dedicating so much of their time to us. My family and friends for always being supportive of me, and my teammates for always making me laugh. Her advice is, always play hard. Don't take anything for granted, and stay smiling. Next, Molly Fitzgerald. Molly's parents are Mike and Jody. She's been on the squad for 4 years. Her future plans are attending Missouri S&T and majoring in business management. She'd like to thank her family for always being there to support her, and all my coaches and teammates for making these past 4 years fun and memorable. Her advice is, it goes fast, so make the most of every moment so you have the best memories to look back on when you're 50. Next, Kelsey Kehoe. See, her parents are Heather and Craig. She's been on the squad for 4 years. Her awards are, she was the second team all-conference her sophomore year. Her future plans to play Division I soccer at SIUE. Go Cougs! I would like to thank, first, thanking Demo and Carmine for believing in her all the way from her freshman year until now. I would also like to thank my teammates for helping and supporting me each year through a hard loss from last year's season. Lastly, I would like to thank my parents for never missing a game and being my biggest supporters. Her advice is, don't take any moment for granted. In a blink of an eye, you can miss out on some of the best memories you will ever make. And, most importantly, stay on Demo's nerves. Next, Ashley Martin. Ashley's parents are Katie and Jeff. She's been in the program for 4 years. Her future plans: attending University of Central Missouri to play soccer. She'd like to thank her coaches, teammates, friends, and family for always being there and supporting her. Her advice is, have fun and enjoy it, because everything goes so fast, or by faster than you think it will be over before you know it. Next, Sophie Coleman. Sophie's parents are Dan and Jana. She's played in the program for 4 years. Her future plans are attending Webster University and continuing her academic and soccer career. She'd like to thank her family, friends, teachers, and coaches. I would not be where I am today without them. They are all my biggest supporters. And her advice is, enjoy high school soccer while it lasts. Make friends with everyone. The friendships made in this program are very special and are like no other. Make the most of everything and make as many memories as you can. Peace, love, Dino Glasses. Congratulations, seniors, on a bright future.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's special broadcast here at the H as your Lady Vikings take on the Timberland Wolves here on their senior night. I'm Michael Harvey for your broadcast, and I'm excited to be with you for this special occasion. This is your pregame show, and tonight's starters we have number 0 in net, Haley Martin. Number 2, Molly Fitzgerald. Number 4, Lily Bouchel. Number 5, Ashley Martin. Number 8, Maggie Duggan. Number 12, Kelsey Kehoe. Number 14, Sophie Thoman. Number 17, Maddie Connors. 18, Ray Armstrong. 22, Zoe Houston. And 23, Katie Landwehr for your Francis Howell Vikings. For your Timberland Wolves, we have number 0, Caitlin Mate. We have number 2, junior Emma Neal. Number 3, sophomore Ava Serrano. Number 4, sophomore Morgan Puskar. Number 5, junior Lily Brown. Number 6, junior Kylie Colburn. Number 9, sophomore Reagan Haggerty. Number 12, Kylie McKay. Number 13, junior Cindy Tucker. Number 15, Elena Jones. And number 17, Alyssa Cazzoni for your Timberland Wolves tonight. Special shout out to your seniors, who include number 2, Molly Fitzgerald. Number 4, Lily Bouchel. Number 5, Ashley Martin. Number 8, Maggie Duggan. Number 12, Kelsey Kehoe. Number 14, Sophie Tolman. Number 17, Maddie Connors. And number 18, Ray Armstrong. Congratulations, seniors, on your special night. I'm excited to be broadcasting with you today as your Francis Howell Lady Vikings take on the Lady Wolves here at the H. I'll be right back with you for game time.
Number 0, Timberland Howell.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and here are the starting lineups. Starting in net, number 0 for the Timberland Wolves, Caitlin Mate. Number 2, Emma Neal. Number 3, sophomore Ava Serrano. Number 4, sophomore Morgan Puskar. Number 5, junior Lily Brown. Number 6, junior Kylie Coburn. Number 9, Reagan Hergedy. Number 12, Kylie McKay. Number 13, junior Cindy Tucker. Number 15, sophomore Elena Jones. And number 17, junior Alyssa Curzoni. And for your Francis Howell Lady Vikings, starting in net, number 0, Haley Martin. Number 2, senior Molly Fitzgerald. Number 4, senior Lily Bouchel. Number 5, senior Ashley Martin. Number 8, senior Maggie Dugan. Number 12, senior Kelsey Kehoe. Number 14, senior Sophie Tillman. Number 17, senior Maddie Connors. Number 18, senior Ray Armstrong. Number 22, senior Zoe Houston. And number 23, Katie Landwehr. For your Francis Howell Lady Vikings, we will be right back after your national anthem here on Francis Howell Activity Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the H here on Francis Howell Activity Network. Again, I'm Michael Harvey here for your play-by-play and color commentary. Whether you love it or hate it, we're here for the senior special night, and I'm excited to watch these ladies take the field. They had a great night for the first game against them earlier in the year with an 8-1 victory, showing a lot of dominance early on in the season, coming in tonight with a 6-1 record. Timberland Ladies Wolves have got off to a little bit of a shaky start with a 1-9 record, and the Lady Vikings are looking to start off right where they left them here. You know, Lady Vikings are coming off of a 4-0 victory over Holt and really showing a lot of confidence right now. So I assume that they're going to be getting out of the gate real early here against a team like this tonight. The referee blows for the first whistle of the game here on your Lady Vikings senior night. A special night for everybody here in attendance. As you can imagine, the seniors are looking to end their senior night with a big victory against a Timberland Wolves team. The Vikings get a steal here in their attacking half. Goes off to the midfielder, goes back to the wing here. They're looking to go forward as she... Number 5, Ashley Martin. Martin feeds it off, and it's a takeaway from the Timberland Wolves here. Number 17 on Timberland, Alyssa Corzoni takes the field and loses it in their attacking half. Molly Fitzgerald gets the ball here. They've shown a lot of control here in the midfield, as they've done throughout the whole season. They've really shown a lot of confidence with the ball and shown a lot of control. As they look forward to go forward here, go off to the wing. She's looking to beats one defender, looking to go into the midfielder, and she finds him in the middle of the field, and that is a goal early on here for your Lady Vikings. And that is scored by number, looking to get the number here. As it looks like it is scored by number 18 senior on her senior night. Number 18, Ray Armstrong. As the Lady Vikings getting off to an early start here against the Timberland Wolves. They receive the deflection here and win the ball back here, looking to go forward again. Not missing a beat at all, as that one will trickle out of bounds here. Lady Vikings off to a strong, commanding start. And that ball is thrown in as the Vikings collapse on her as she receives it, and the ref calls a foul, seeing a little too much contact there down the field. That will be our first foul of the game. As our camera work is back here, the Timberlands go for a long pass down the field. As they have some open grass here, but Molly Fitzgerald comes up quick with the steal. Timberland looks to slow things down here as they have a little bit of open field. Look to go out wide. So far, Fitzgerald, who is quite the athlete, she also plays basketball as well and is a great defender, showing off that skill here on the soccer field as well. Vikings win it back here. So they look to go forward with a lot of numbers moving up. The ref sees a little bit of contact as expected there. The Vikings get a foul in their own attacking half. And that ball's driven in. And Corzoni goes with some strong defense there. Shields off the ball, plays in the midfielder, but loses it with the Vikings retaining it back. And there's a shot, and that one just goes wide of the net. Great effort, showing a lot of ambition early here, looking to keep tallying up those scores early on against these Timberland Wolves. That ball is driven downfield, about half field. Timberland Wolves are knocking in the midfielder. And Corzoni back on the ball. That ball's driven down deep. Number 9, their forward, Reagan Hergedy. And the Vikings get the ball back here in midfield. Number 5, Ashley Martin, looking to go forward here. Gets the ball down in the corner and wins a corner for the Lady Vikings. So that looks like number 4, Lily Bouchel, is looking to take the corner. That ball's driven in, a well driven in ball. Just trickles out for the Howell Vikings and just loses footing. And the Wolves do a great job defending it. And there's a shot on goal there. It's an ambitious effort here, a little off-balance shot, but like what she saw. Number 9, Reagan Haggerty, plays the ball to Corzoni. As that ball will trickle out of bounds here. Earlier this season, the Lady Vikings only were up 1-0 at halftime against this Timberland Wolves team, and they're starting out early as that ball is played, and they'll win another corner kick down on their attacking end. Zoe Bichelle lines up for another corner on their attacking half. Here about 6 minutes in, already the second corner for the Lady Vikings. And that ball's well driven in. That ball is up in the air and just gets cleared out. Great clearance by the Timberland Wolves there. So they retain possession. Fitzgerald plays it back to her center back. She gets the ball up top. Great header, one in the middle of the field there. As they look to, with a great touch over the defender, she looks to try and get there, and she will get there, saving it going out of bounds. Great touch there, and she beats one defender, and she's going in, and just loses the ball with Timberland having a stopper right behind her there. That ball's well driven for the clearance, but the Lady Vikings are there for it. Just misses a touch on there to keep that within their offensive zone as the Timberland Wolves look to slow down and get a little bit more organized. That ball's driven in right to Molly Fitzgerald's foot, and she wins the tackle. Strong defensive effort there to get the ball, but the Timberland Wolves win the throw-in. That long throw-in will just stay in bounds as the Lady Vikings are there to pick it up. Vikings working the ball well going forward. Molly Fitzgerald plays the ball and just hits it right into the Timberland defense. That ball is well won there, and Corzoni tries to spin, but has a teammate right there to follow her. Corzoni finds someone in the middle of the field. Timberland Wolves showing a little strong effort going forward as they look very organized going forward. However, Lady Vikings took the lead early, looking to capitalize on this. That ball's just played right out in front of her as Molly Fitzgerald's there for the stop. And she does get her whistle there as there was a little bit of extra contact going down. And that would be number 22, Zoe Houston, who draws a foul there. Zoe Houston leading the team in goals as of right now. And Ashley Martin with a great touch and a great ball played in the midfield. And just Timberland Wolves do an excellent job stopping that. As they look to go forward. As I mentioned, Zoe Houston likes playing against this team, as earlier this year in their 8-1 victory had 2 goals against the Timberland Wolves and had herself a game, and that ball's played across the field. The Wolves just play the safe play to get it out of bounds as Lady Vikings are very dangerous going forward. Throw-in's attempted, and she finds Houston. Houston with an excellent turn, driving it in the middle of the field, and just trickles past. So Lady Wolves look to go forward, and that ball's just played just behind her there. And the Vikings do not hesitate to get that ball forward, as you see a lot of long drives. Finding players on the other side of the field, that one's just played past there. So Wolves, you can imagine, will take a second to get reorganized here as trying to maintain their possession. Strong kick up to the field and just misses a foot as the Lady Vikings will win the ball going out of bounds. Excellent touch going forward here. She is stopped by those two. You can see those 2 defenders pinching in on her as she's trying to make the run. She seems to have no problem with that first one, but there's always backup. So really struggling getting by her as a couple times now. Great touch and turn. Corzoni is right on there to give her no room to turn. That ball's driven in, and they work a 1-2 movement going forward as the offside call is called there. Had a great build up there going forward as you saw the 1-2 play, which is every soccer fan's goal, and just offside flag, as you can imagine it's a game of inches. Timberland Wolves look to drive this ball forward. That'll go right to a Lady Viking defender. They win the ball off the deflection, and they look to give some space, but Vikings are not giving them any space here. As you gotta love the defensive efforts as the space closing in on the Vikings, and they're looking to build one up with numbers. Ashley Martin rips one, and that's in the goal. What a goal on her senior night there. Excellently placed, an excellent goal here as the Vikings build up with a strong build up, and you cannot be mad about that if you're head coach Brady Demling there. And the Vikings take the lead 2-0, showing a very composed going forward and being very patient with their decisions on passing here. That's what you love to see as a soccer fan, and that's just clockwork soccer there for the Lady Vikings. She finds Corzoni down on the sideline here. They look good to go forward. As the Vikings go forward again, and she finds them with an excellent touch to beat the first offender here, as she's looking to beat her in the foot race. She will win a corner, another corner for the Lady Vikings. Vikings showing strong composure going forward and really being patient picking their shot, with Ashley Martin finding an excellent strike to find the back of the net here for the Lady Vikings. So far, the Lady Vikings have had excellent corner kicks being driven in here, and just looking to find the head of one of their offenses here. That ball is another well-struck ball and just goes over the net. Could not have placed it better. Just got an unfortunate bounce off the top of her header there. As Lee Bouchel is playing excellent balls from the corner here. Timberland Wolves look to go forward with it. Fitzgerald looks to find someone. She finds Martin down with an excellent touch to maintain the ball here. The two defenders pinching in on her. Almost got out of it, but Corzoni just had a foot on it. So Houston with an excellent turn finds Martin down on the sideline for an excellent ball. As the Lady Vikings look to add on to their tally, as they are showing dominance here going forward against this team. That one trickles past Martin, and they win the ball back in a similar spot. Fitzgerald finds Houston. Houston with an excellent touch to try and beat the defender, but no one's right behind her. That one will go out for another corner for these Lady Vikings. Off to early speed here for these Lady Vikings, and they look to keep it going as they take the lead 2-0 here, looking to capitalize on another one. As a short corner is played, they're looking to build off of it. Martin goes in and just loses it as Corzoni is playing some excellent defense trying to keep up with her. As soon as she's on one, they got another defender pinching on her, and they got an excellent strategy here. Just let her float off, and she showed what happens whenever you let them slip up and leave her open with some space to take a shot here. And that will be a foul throw in there, as she didn't quite get it all the way over her head for the foul throw in here. That one's played in. And the Timberland Wolves have another clearance. They are doing a decent job at getting these clearances out, but however, Vikings are just right there. As that one's hit and just hit over. If this were football, it'd be 3, but unfortunately just had to be a little bit lower to get that in there. With an excellent ambition and effort from Zoe Houston. Just got under it a little too much, and you can expect that she's going to try and get that same shot back. And that next one, is going to be just hit. The Timberland Wolves win at midfield here. Fitzgerald looks to win it back. That ball is played back to the defense, and they look to slow things down to go right forward immediately. Houston trying to win it back. With a great little combo here with these Timberland working those triangles, which you always hear coaches preach, is you got to build from within a triangle, and they did an excellent build up there. But that is won by Martin here. She looks to go forward, and Martin seems to be all over the field today. And that ball's played down as the Timberland Wolves look to run on, but the Vikings just get it back to their keeper as Martin kicks it back out. And that's one in the midfield. Vikings look to go forward, showing no sign of stopping. Excellent touch attempt to get by the defender, but again, we've seen this trend. You see them pinching in immediately after that one gets by. They're doing an excellent job so far. A couple mishaps here led to 2 goals, but the Timberland Wolves having a great strategy. As soon as one gets beat, having one pinching in. The Vikings look to go, and that one's an excellent touch to get through, and that one will just trickle out of bounds. Beautiful night here at the H, and very excited to be here for these Lady Vikings senior night for the beautiful game here at Francis Howell Activity Network, as the Timberland Wolves look to kick it out here and slow things down starting from the backfield. However, Zoe Houston will not let them do it as she attacks. That ball's won in Timberland, and they look to kind of slow things down a little bit. Curzoni takes it. She looks to go forward with it. Excellent touch, but Fitzgerald will not let her get by. Excuse me. Toman will not let her get by. Fitzgerald goes up, playing an excellent wing-back position here on this Howell Vikings team. And an excellent ball played in as Houston tries to beat the keeper, but the keeper makes a strong save and takes control of that ball. Excellent play by the keeper, but Houston was running and really working for it. You gotta love the effort here. Timberland Wolves look to turn, but that's won back quickly by the Lady Vikings here. Armstrong really has been having an excellent touch with that turn, and she's been beating defenders left and right here. I have a feeling these ladies know it's senior night and want it to be one to remember, as you always do. Timberland Wolves look to start out the backfield, but drive it upfield real quickly as the Lady Vikings again are there. Lady Vikings seeming to be at the right place every time they attempt to clear it. They win it right back here. Excellent turn to shake the defender here. And that ball is won by the Vikings. Vikings looking to keep going forward and add to their tally as they take a commanding 2-0 lead early here, not letting off the brakes. A few times that Timberland have across the field, they seem to be rushing, as you can imagine, against this team to try and capitalize on any opportunity to get. Armstrong beats one defender. Looks like there might have been some contact, however, no whistle is called, and she looks like to play it as she was down, as she gets a foul called on her. Looked like there was a little bit of contact, but not enough to get the whistle to blow it there. And Timberland Wolves look to draw it back into the middle of the field. That one is won by the Vikings. Excellent turn. Oh, just try to dummy it and beat the defender down low there. That ball's driven in. However, they slow the game down here, and the Wolves look to get organized as they look to try and get something going against these Lady Vikings. That ball's up and one in midfield by the Vikings. Seems to be just about any ball up in the air, these Vikings are taking control and getting that back right really quick. Excellent turn by number 17, Maddie Connors. She looks to extend her soccer career, and that ball's played in. And Timberland just gets to it right there. And it looks like hit off the Lady Viking there. So Timberland ball again. The Vikings are there again for another ball up in the air, won by the Vikings. Armstrong with an excellent touch, and that one just gets by her there. The Wolves look to maintain possession here as that ball, she saves it from going out of bounds, but an excellent ball played forward as they look to keep going, and Curzoni making the run in the middle of the field. She finds, attempts to find her and just hits it off to roll out for a Howell Viking goal kick. Vikings look to add to their record of 6-1, only loss falling to Fort Zumwalt West as they took a 2-1 loss, but they have not let off the brakes since. They have had commanding wins against teams like Holt and Timberland, and they have not let off the gas, and you can see it tonight here as they go up early 2-0. That ball's played in the middle of the field. She looks to go forward with it as Martin makes a run. Martin gets there. She makes an excellent cut there to find somebody in the middle field and just gets deflected as that one got a little piece of a hand there, and back to the Timberland Wolves ball. As the Wolves look to build something going forward out of the backfield here. And the Vikings win it in the middle of the field from the goal kick. She has an effort, and that one's just over. Excellent look at the net. Just hit it over the net there as the Vikings are looking to bring in a couple of fresh legs, or a few fresh legs here at the H. That one's kicked in the middle of the field. Won by Timberland. Vikings are quick to bounce right back on it as she shields the ball, and with an excellent touch to go back forward. Ray Armstrong takes it. She sends it to the wing. Just intercepted by the Timberland Wolves. Timberland looks to knock it around, but the Vikings are not giving them much time to think about their pass, so they got to be quick, and the Vikings are being real quick to bounce on it. Vikings win another ball. That ball might just be a tad forward for her. Timberland looks to regain possession here. Vikings regain possession, however, and that one's out of bounds for Viking throwing. As the Vikings bring in number 10, Rachel Jackson. Number 21, Bailey Vermeil. Number 11, Kylie Callison, and one extra that I will have to look to get in. But they look to bring in some fresh legs, keep going, and try and tally up this score. Out of bounds for a Howell Viking throw-in. That ball's driven in. Excellent touch here in the middle of the field. Strong effort there as that one will fall right into the keeper's hands, but a strong effort and a strong turn to create some space for her. That one's won by Timberland. They take a couple touches in the middle of the field, look to go forward. Ball driven through, up to number 9. Heritage Vikings win it back, however. Excellent turn going forward here. That ball's played back into the middle field. Back to Martin. Back on the wing. She goes to the middle field, and that one's just missed hit. Clearing off the line as the Lady Vikings just missed an opportunity there, as just trickled past the attacker's foot there. However, they do win the corner here. Timberland Wolves with some excellent defense clearing that attempt off the line, and the Vikings look to capitalize and regain that opportunity that they had here. Ball driven in by Michelle. That ball just bounced right there as that's attempted to clear by Timberland. They win it back, however, and that's just wide for the Vikings there. Showing excellent opportunities here for the Vikings going forward. Just couldn't quite capitalize as they remain up 2-0 as the Timberland Wolves made an excellent clearance defensively to keep them back into this game. The Wolves take this opportunity to reorganize and position themselves. That ball's driven up to number 4. And the Vikings win the ball back. Martin goes down the wing. Martin wins themselves a throw-in as that one's driven right at the defender there. That one's won by Martin. Martin looks to go in. Excellent win, and we're on 2 defenders here. However, goes backwards with it. So Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald wins it back. Corzoni and Fitzgerald having themselves a battle. Excellent turn to shake the defender. Corzoni stops it, however, with the turn. And that one will go out of bounds for a Timberland throw-in. Excellent one by Fitzgerald as she reads that correctly. That ball's driven and just won by the Timberland Wolves here, but gets won back by the Howell Vikings. And that will draw a foul going forward here. And the other substitution was number 10, Rachel Jackson, here at DH. This one is looking to get driven forward here from the Lady Vikings. Just out wide as potentially taking a look at the net there. Very ambitious effort from the Lady Vikings. They're going to bring in number 23, Katie Landwehr, back off the bench for number 8, Maggie Dugan. Maggie Dugan doing an excellent job commanding the midfield and for this Lady Vikings team on her senior night. Excellent turn from the Lady Vikings. Martin looks to pick the right run. Excellently defended by the Timberland Wolves. We have 11 minutes left here at DH in the first half as the Vikings have a lead, 2-0. Callison wins herself a throw-in for the Lady Vikings. Martin receives a throw-in. Martin takes it down to the corner and does an excellent job being strong on the ball and maintaining her feet. Fitzgerald with the throw-in. She'll find Landwehr. Potomac. So they look to go forward again as they've been dominating the wings here as a lot of goals have been built from within there. And that one will roll out bounds here for Timberland ball. Timberland working on their 1-2s here, combination down their defensive end. Excellent turn from Timberland, but Vikings are quick to bounce right back on it. Timberland Wolves make substitutions themselves. Let's go forward, knocking in the middle of the field. Corzoni takes a touch. Plays an excellent ball to go forward. However, it looks like Martin will be there for the goal kick here. Vikings look to keep going forward as they start from the backfield here. Work it up to the middle of the field. That one is won by Corzoni as she, with an excellent tackle in the middle of the field to regain possession here. But Timberland wins the ball back and looking to go forward. That ball's driven into Corzoni, but just overplayed as the Vikings will be there to bounce right back on it. Corzoni switching side of the field there. And that will go out for a Howell Vikings throw-in. Won by the Vikings. However, excellent strong turn here from the Lady Vikings. They look to go forward as she's looking to find some attackers. That one's played to Fitzgerald on the wing here. She drives one to Martin. Martin's taking it down the field. She will pick one up for, and that one will hit the woodwork as the Vikings are knocking on that doorstep. Just can't quite find it here within these last couple minutes. Excellent ball driven in by Martin as she was looking to find a couple of her own teammates in the middle of the box there and just hit off the woodwork as the Vikings looking to add to their tallies here. That one's won by the Vikings here. Excellent touch to go forward. That one's won by Landwehr. And that will go out of bounds for Francis Howell Viking throw-in. Looks like they didn't quite, looking to get some substitutions in potentially. As that one will go back for another Vikings throw-in as they will bring in number 3, Josie Maddox, here for the Francis Howell Vikings. For number 4, Lily Bouchel, who's definitely had herself a game as she's been working non-stop in the middle of the field, controlling that. That one's won by the Vikings. That one looking to go forward. The Vikings are knocking in their backfield here. However, they're looking to break through. Fitzgerald regains the ball back. Going forward are the Vikings. That one played just a tad behind her here. Landwehr finds Familia. So that one is going to Martin. She has a number in the box. She goes to Callison, and that one's just driven into the keeper as that one's cut off there. Excellent ball movement by the Vikings going forward, showing a lot of promising opportunities. Just looking to add one more to this tally here before half with 5:30 to go here at the H. Landwehr wins. Oh, just misses the ball here, and Timberland looking to go forward. Vikings with an excellent turn. She finds Callison down in the corner of the field. Callison picks her head up and just gets deflected by Timberland Wolves here, as they have a lot of green and few numbers tracking back. However, they got a lot of bodies for their defense. That one goes out for a Timberland throw-in here. 4:50 to go here at the H. Your Lady Vikings leading the Timberland Wolves 2-0. That one thrown is received by the Wolves. Wolves find them with some space up front. Corzoni receives the ball. Excellent turn, however, stopped right immediately by the Vikings. That one driven out of the backfield looking for numbers. Timberland wins it, and that ball, Katie Landwehr will check that one out of bounds here for a Howell Vikings throw-in. And Vermeer receives the throw-in. Excellent turn. That one to Martin, just deflected by the Timberland defense as they look to go forward, and she sees a number up top. They knock it and taking touches, looking for numbers to follow. That one's immediately cut off by the Lady Vikings defense, doing an excellent job collapsing to break up that pass. They find Martin on the wing. Martin with speed goes to track the ball down. Martin looking for numbers in the box. She drives it into and just played right behind her there, as it looked like a promising build-up here at the H. Excellent turn by Timberland Wolves. Vikings win it back. Looking to drive it into the box. Callison just gets deflected here, and the Vikings keep it in bounds. She drives that in. Callison trickles out, and that one's deflected won by Timberland Wolves here. Timberland Wolves looking to knock it in the middle of the field. However, that pass might have just been too far for her to reach, as she had a slide to attempt to keep it from going out of bounds. 2:48 here to go at the H. Vikings looking to throw it in and continue to tally up on their offensive ability here. That one's driven in here. Intercepted by Timberland, but won back by Callison. Vikings with a promising effort going forward. That one trickles back out. Won by Vermeer. Amelia loses it here at the top of the box as the Timberland Wolves to make an opportunity and get their numbers going forward. However, the Vikings still have 5 back here, as looks like there are numbers all over the box for their offensive efforts. Vikings take it down to the wing. Back to Callison for the 1-2 touch. That one will just go out of bounds here for a Timberland goal kick. Lady Viking corner, actually. Vikings look to add on to their lead. Just 1:30 to go here at the H in the first half. Vikings look to storm the box as they crash the middle. That one is just over. However, it trickles back out to the Vikings. They look to Timberland doing an excellent job covering the box here. One back by the Vikings. In the final minute of the first half, just trickles past Callison to the goalkeeper here. That one's won by the Vikings. However, given back to the Timberland Wolves. Great 1-2 build up here going forward. She takes a touch to get by. She takes it to the wing, and that one will just trickle to the goalkeeper here. 30 seconds to go as the Vikings have a very controlling possession here early in the first half. as they lead 2-0. However, showing a lot of promising efforts going forward. One by Fitzgerald and looks for Martin. Timberland Wolves with 14 seconds left. Look to try and get one with seconds to go here in the first. As that should do it here for your first half at the H. Your Lady Vikings lead the Timberland Wolves 2-0. Goal scored by Ray Armstrong and Ashley Martin. Excellent first half for the Lady Vikings, and you cannot be mad with that. I mean, they maintained possession and really took control of this game. Timberland Wolves with a couple opportunities, however, no shots on goal. And, you know, a couple flashes here and there. However, these Lady Vikings don't look to stop, and they are taking a really, really great effort here offensively, maintaining possession. Excellent what we're seeing, and we'll be back here with you at the H on Howell Activities Network for your second half in your Lady Vikings senior night. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to your Lady Vikings battle between the Lady Vikings and your Timberland Wolves here on their senior night. Lady Vikings have a 2-0 lead here at the H. I'm Michael Harvey again on Howell Activities Network. Excited to be here and excited to see what this second half beholds for us. As the Lady Vikings look to kick it off, switching directions here. Looks like it's a pretty similar as your starting lineup here. And we're off for the second half here. Lady Vikings look to go forward early, no hesitation. Long ball driven here. That one's played in, and they look for numbers in the box. That one deflects here, stays in bounds for the Lady Vikings. The Timberland Wolves do an excellent job clearing that, as that will be going out for a goal kick. Deflected right off the Timberland Wolves. As mentioned earlier, Lady Vikings having an excellent start to the season. Only their second home game this year, and they're really enjoying it, as you can see. Maintain possession most of the game here, and really controlling this game. Vikings looking to go forward here. Excellent turn here. And she gets through the defense and just hits it wide. Excellent touches with small spaces to work, and you can't be mad about that effort. You know, she made an excellent job getting there, just couldn't quite put it home as she puts it just a tad wide. And that would be number 18, Ray Armstrong, looking to get on that score sheet again, as she's already netted one here in her senior night. Gonna try best to get that in the shot, and that ball's driven in. Just goes out of bounds here for another Timberland Wolves. Vikings showing no signs of stopping here as they looking to get some chances early here. Couple goal kicks already. The Timberland Wolves look to get a little bit further as they saw that short game wasn't working too well those first opportunities. However, that's won back by the Vikings here. Vikings look to go forward. So Houston just loses the ball out of bounds here, and it'll be Timberland throwing. It's Corzoni there on the side. Really playing an excellent game for her team tonight, as she's been one of the main players going forward for this Timberland Wolves game. That one's being knocked in the backfield here. Corzoni. That one's played up top. Timberland Wolves looking to get across their half for the first time here, and just as they do, the Vikings are right there to intercept it. They're looking to go forward. Excellent touch. That one will go out of bounds for a Lady Viking throw-in. Molly Fitzgerald will be coming up here for the throw-in. Fitzgerald is the throwing specialist on this team. That's hit by number 8. Dug in here, and that one will just go wide. Dugan's really taken a lot of ambitious efforts, but you can't be mad about that. She's a leader on this team, and she's really had a lot of good looks at goal, as she's just trying that one in there on her very special senior night here. That ball's played out into midfield. Just gets intercepted by the Vikings. Vikings looking to collapse here, and they're attacking half. Or the Timberland Wolves do a great job clearing it to get it to one of their own. That one is won by number 17, Maddie Connors, as she looks to extend her playing career at Quincy University. And that one's won. Won by Lily Bouchel, who also is looking to extend her career playing at Maryville. As you can see, up and down the roster, they are getting every player extending the career, which is amazing to see for these talented careers and players out there. That one is won by the Vikings, as they just refuse to keep that ball, or to get that ball out of their half. That will go out of bounds for Vikings throwing. As mentioned before, throwing specialist Molly Fitzgerald really controlling that wingback position down there as her and Martin have a great connection going forward. This one's taken by Dugan. Played back to Connors. Connors looks to drive it in. And that one flickers out. Just hit over the bar here. She has an excellent look at the net and an excellent ball played from Dugan here out in the middle of the field. As mentioned before, a real strong commander of this midfield. So we'll look to pass it back and forth here in their backfield. As you can see, here head coach Stimling yelling, "Do not let them out," and they did not. And that almost was an excellent effort, but that is won back by Dugan. Dugan with an excellent touch. Just looking at goal. Landwehr wins it back. Oh! And if we had goal line technology in high school, that one very well could have been a cross. What an excellent look at net from Dugan. From number 4 Bouchel. As we mentioned, they are having a lot of ambitious efforts, and that one definitely looked like it might have crossed over. However, that one stays in, and the Vikings remain up 2-0 here. As Bouchel really working forward to continue that play going forward. Out of bounds for a Timberland throw-in. Bouchel wins the ball back. That one's played back to Landwehr. To Houston. Houston with an excellent turn. Houston with another great touch to beat the defender with an ambitious effort going forward. This Vikings team really takes every opportunity that they can to look for the net and take their opportunities. That one's played in for Timberland Wolf as the ball still maintains on the Howell Vikings attacking field. That one's won. That one's driven in long to Martin. Martin looks to make the run and doesn't quite get there as a goalie. Number 0, Kaylin Mate, just gets there right before. Timberland wins that at half field. As you can see, they are doing whatever it takes to not let them get out of here. And that's an excellent touch, played in. Ambitious effort, and that one is in. What an excellent effort and what an excellent shot. And that one is hit by number 5, Ashley Martin, with another excellently placed ball. Earlier we saw it as she had an excellent shot, and we just see another one. What an excellent effort, and that's an effort that you do not see a lot of players take. You got to have a lot of confidence, and she displayed it with that. Martin looking to extend her career at UCM, and they will love what they're going to get here with any shot like that. 3-0 your Lady Vikings here on Howell Activity Network. Thank you for joining in as the Vikings are displaying an excellent performance here in their attacking efforts and defense efforts, as that's one of the first times that ball crosses half this field. Timberland looking to go forward here with some space. Have to get numbers up, but that's an issue. That's a problem with playing a team like this. You always got to have your numbers back because they got weapons all over the field for your offense. That ball is won. That ball is won by, doesn't quite have a runner there, but an excellent look there because that's the right idea, winning the ball back there. Timberland Wolves get it back here in their attacking or defensive zone, and the only option they do is to attempt to clear it. However, fortunately, the Timberland Wolves are there for a pass. They get it out, however, it does roll out of bounds for a Viking throw-in. 17, Maddie Connors looks to throw it in. Finds number 23, Katie Landwehr. That one pops out to the middle of the field. She may have a look. Dugan with the look. And that one trickles in here right past the goalie, and the Vikings not letting off the brake. Not letting off the gas here at all as they score within minutes of each other. Dugan looking for that goal all game, and she finds one. Finds one as she trickles it past the goalie, and that's a 4-0 lead here for your Lady Vikings. really showing a commanding effort here out early in the second half, which has been a trend for this team. You know, they like to keep it close, but once that second half hits, they kick in that extra gear and really get going here. As the Vikings are really displaying an excellent performance going up top. That one's won by number 4, Lily Bouchel. And this Bouchel-Dugan midfield is very impressive to watch. You know, you can imagine that they will be making some noise here later on in the seasons, and you know, those games where it really matters, those are some excellent players to have your faith in. Dugan looks to go forward, however, Martin can't quite get there. Martin gets her foot in there, but wins that ball back. She has another look and just hits that one over. Another excellently placed, just a little bit under it, and just got over in between that goal post and the crossbar of the uprights. As you can see, the Timberland Wolves will definitely want to take their time and kind of reorganize here, as they have had a little bit of a rocky start here in this second half. Your Lady Vikings leading their league currently, and your Timberland Wolves, unfortunately, rounding out the bottom here. So the Vikings really not letting off the gas here as they keep going forward. Timberland looks to go forward themselves, however, that's won back by the Vikings with an excellent little 1-2 combo there. As mentioned earlier, the Vikings really do an excellent job working those triangles, as all great coaches always kind of stress. You got to work within triangles, and they build off of it, and they find those numbers, and it's really impressive what they can work with. Timberland Wolves look to go forward here, as that one's just misplaced and rolls out of bounds here. 4-0 as your Lady Vikings hold a strong lead over Timberland Wolves. Vikings have a goal kick here, and they're looking to keep that possession going forward, as that's driven to midfield. Michelle's there for the rebound. Michelle to Landwehr. Landwehr looks to go forward, however doesn't like what she sees and switches it. She finds 17 Connors. Michelle makes her run on the wing here. That ball's driven in. Just trickles past there. Vikings showing excellent efforts on defensive side as they keep that into their attacking half. They look to go forward. Dugan just plays a little too much here for Zoe Houston up top, their lead goal scorer. Strong effort there from number 12, Kelsey Kehoe. Excellent defender for your Lady Vikings here. Bounce, take a couple bounces, ricocheting off players here. And Houston looks to drive the ball to Martin. Martin puts on the burners. She's just almost getting there. However, that mate will just get there to cut her off of that run. Martin, another two-sport athlete, as she and Fitzgerald both control that basketball team this year. Both floor generals, essentially, for that team. As you can see, their athleticism here tonight. And that one's won back by your Lady Vikings here. Timberland looking to go forward as they get into their attacking half. Excellent ball played to Corzoni. Corzoni puts on the burners and as well. However, an excellent defensive play by your Lady Vikings here, but just clears it out right to the Timberland. Corzoni with an excellent ball in the middle of the field here. Michelle will not let them go far with it, as she is right on their tails as soon as they receive it. And that ball is won back by Timberland to win themselves another throw-in. That one circled in there. Curzoni gets a foot on it, but loses footing as she goes to it, as it falls right back to the keeper here. Excellent kick is from your sophomore, Martin here. A lot of good soccer genes there. These Lady Vikings are still looking to go forward, as they have no signs of letting off the brakes. They saw that they almost had an effort. Now they want to create one themselves here. As you can imagine, when you're beating a team like this and they just get a glimpse of, that one effort, you want to answer right back to it and make a statement here. As these Lady Vikings are showing a lot of strong signs going forward, and they want to keep marking up that score here. It's Houston on the ball, standing about 15 yards out here of the penalty box. This would be a strong ambition if she wants to go for this, as it looks like she wound up and just gets to the goalkeeper here, falls easily to Mate. Mate looks to just build from the backfield. They look going forward. Excellent run made by your Wolves. However, Vikings are right there, stopping it as soon as possible. That is. However, for your Timberland Wolves, Morgan Putzkar, number 4, with the captain band, has really been doing the best job she can against such a strong poised team with these Lady Vikings. That one trickles back out to the midfield here. She finds Michelle. Michelle takes her time, beats one defender, attempts to make the second one here, just couldn't get by it. Excellent touch, however, just couldn't quite get by it as they want to throw in. Dugan says switch the field if you can. Landwehr has herself an effort at goal, as Mate makes an excellent save. However, that will roll out of bounds here for a Timberland goal kick. 23 minutes remaining here at the H, as your Lady Vikings lead the Timberland Wolves 4-0 with a strong effort, as they are really dominating in possession and really getting a lot of shots off, having a lot of great looks at the net. Landwehr wins the ball back. That bounces back to Dugan. That one will turn to Ray Armstrong. And Zoe Houston looks to get into the net, and that one will trickle right in. Zoe Houston keep tallying up those goals, as she is a scoring machine. She had herself 2 goals against this team last time outing, and she keeps adding up to them. Excellent build up there from Houston, and she puts it back with a lot of confidence, and that one will roll right across that goal line. As you can imagine, this Coach Stemling cannot be too mad about his performance from this Lady Vikings team. They're really showing a lot of confidence and a lot of positive moments here with this team, as they lead 5-0 here at the H. Really, their goalie, Haley Martin, definitely has had herself a quiet night due to the lack of opportunities for her to shine. She has only had to make one save, I think, and that was just moments ago when Corzoni took just a little poor touch to get it out right to the keeper here, as the Vikings do not look to step on the brakes. That one's driven in across the field. Just misses her player in the middle of the field there. That one's taken. Ambitious effort from about 20 out there. However, forces the goalie to make a save. As the Vikings line up for another corner here as they're tallying them up today. Coach Simley and his coaching staff have got to be happy with the results they're seeing today. That's an excellent ball driven in and just didn't quite get it, but however that bounces out for a rebound. Just misses it as Bouchel's kick goes wide for a corner. Looks like Timberland had a deflection off of there. And you have to commend these Howell Vikings on their corner efforts. They haven't quite scored on one yet. However, they have been excellently driven in. I was hoping I'd get myself an announcer's jinx, as usually when you say that, it'll happen right after that. However, it just kind of trickled away, but the Vikings maintain possession. Martin goes across, looks for, and just drills the side netting there. Has ambitious effort, and that will go out for a goal kick. 20 minutes to go here at the H as your Lady Vikings have a commanding lead of 5-0 over the Timberland Wolves here on their senior night. This will definitely be a senior night for them to remember. As you saw earlier in our pregame, them all receiving flowers and taking pictures with their parents. Awesome, always an excellent memory that they'll have. And as a lot of them look to extend their careers on at higher levels. Seems to be a trend here at Francis Howell as you look at your baseball team, you look at the basketball team, all having athletes going to extend their careers, and it just shows you the tradition that they have here at Francis Howell. So the Vikings still look to go forward, and that one trickles out. Just too far for Bouchel to get as she was really looking to get it. However, that one will trickle out for Timberland Wolves throwing. Howell Vikings looking to gear up some substitutions here. Timberland Wolves look to regain possession and they look to go forward. Puskar on the ball. Puskar looking for someone, find someone in their backfield. Restart things from the backfield. They like to drill the ball right into Howell Viking defender on Timberland's attacking half. Kelly Martin kicks out, finds her defender. As Connors looks up, can't quite find someone there. That's Dugan to Landwehr. Keogh. Keogh to Tolman. As Keogh extending her career at SIUE here in the backfield. As mentioned before, a very strong, composed defender there in the backfield, stopping a lot of runs and not letting a lot get by her. As Francis Howell's goal differential has been extremely impressive this year. Timberland Wolves look to get something going here. And that one is just lost there in the attacking half. Timberland look to keep going forward. Corzoni's pass cut off. Excellent turn there to shake the defender. Armstrong's pass. Gets the pass off with pressure on her back. Sophie Tolman also looking to extend her career at Webster University here. Although senior night here for the Vikings and You know, one of the last years playing here for Francis Howell. They will have excellent careers going forward, as I'm sure, with the talent that they have on this team. As the Vikings bring in a heavy substitution load. Number 9. Kenny Newman. Number 11. Kylie Callison. And didn't quite get all of them. However, they brought in about 6 substitutions, as many of your seniors will be getting taken out, and I'd imagine having a little bit of time to rest with 16 minutes to go here, as your Lady Vikings are up 5-0 over the Timberland Wolves. That ball just a little too hard to handle there, as that one just a little too much. Excellent turn by the Vikings here. Landwehr looks to win that ball back. Doesn't quite get it. And that will be a foul on the Vikings. A fairly clean game here tonight, as whistle's only been blown 4 or 5 times for your Lady Vikings here. Newman finds Callison. Callison has an excellent touch going forward. Just gets by. And an excellent save made by, and it looks like there's a goalie change for the Timberland Wolves. Bailey Bramer here. Bramer as well, also a basketball player here, as the Vikings are familiar faces when they're playing in basketball and all sports. Rizzoni receives it down on the wing. They look to go back. Callison wins the ball. And that will be a foul on the Vikings here. It looks like they just kind of had a entanglement, however. Timberland ball here at around midfield here. Excellent ball driven in, however, Vikings are there for the defense. Excellent clearance, as Michelle couldn't quite get there, and remains Timberland ball. Timberland out of bounds for a throw-in. Michelle doing an excellent job to clear out that mess. Callison just loses it there, however, Newman looks to keep going forward. Newman wins the ball back, a little one touch. Callison passes it back, as she didn't have a whole lot of space going forward. Landwehr receives the ball. It's 19 Rogan. Looks to go forward with the ball here. So that ball will go out of bounds off of a Timberland defender, as Howell Vikings win another throw-in. We'll stay down here for a little bit. The ball's thrown in, played by Callison. Excellent touch by Rogan. She finds Callison. And that one just gets deflected wide by, as it looks promising here. And it looks like there's 12:50 to go here at the H, as your Howell Vikings lead 5-0 against your Timberland Wolves. Ball's bouncing, deflected. Rizzoni there for the pass. Rizzoni been pretty much their main weapon here tonight for the Timberland Wolves, making all the offensive efforts. Excellent turn by number 10, Rachel Jackson. Rogan all over the field, attacking and defending as she blocks that pass. Excellent touch here. Rachel Jackson finds Rogan. Michelle going forward. Michelle beats two defenders here. She has some space. And that will go out of bounds for Francis Howell, corner kick. Again, another excellent component of their game today has been their corners. Haven't quite capitalized on it. However, they've been excellently played in and right where you want them as an attacker. That ball's played in just too high as Bramer is there for the save. Bramer looks to take time to get reorganized as the Lady Vikings lead 5-0 here on their senior night. Always a special moment for the seniors and everybody in attendance as Callison makes an excellent defensive effort to win the ball back. Makes a run going forward. Excellent ball here as they keep looking to add on to the score, and that one's just over the crossbar here with an excellent effort going forward and great build-up. Just over the 10-minute mark is looks like subs will be coming on for your Lady Vikings as senior Lily Bouchelle will be coming off the field. As mentioned before, Lady Vikings with players all over the field extending their careers as Callison wins that ball back. Look to build up, however, that one's quickly shut down by the Timberland defense. And that one is won with a team effort to win that ball back. An excellent touch and just hits off the woodwork. Couple times tonight we've seen that woodwork not go in there fair for the Lady Vikings as we saw one go bar down, and as mentioned before, VAR, it could have gotten called back, and earlier in the first half as one hit right off the post, and we see it follow up with a crossbar challenge there as your Lady Vikings still remain up 5-0. Vikings get to midfield to regroup here. The Vikings just knocking it down. Callison quickly rushed there. Excellent turn by Dugan as one of the only seniors remain left on the field here as she's getting all of her minutes in tonight. Having an excellent game with 8:51 to go here at the H. That one will just be kicked out of bounds here for a Francis Howell Viking throwing. Excellent turn here to maintain possession here for the Vikings. Dugan back, plays back to the backfield here. Vikings look to make a movement forward. Excellent ball play to Callison. Callison takes it down the wing. And that one will go out for a Lady Viking corner here. As we also still have senior number 12 defender Casey Keogh still out there here. As mentioned before, looking to get all of her minutes in as those are kind of your anchors of this team. You see Dugan really making an excellent effort going forward and Keogh really holding it down in the backfield here. Vikings look to capitalize on this corner here. Ball driven in. Excellent ball here and just gets cleared by the Timberland Wolves, however not enough. Vikings get the ball back at the top of the box. And she has an ambitious effort that will just go wide here at the H as your Lady Vikings still lead 5-0. As mentioned before, the tradition that the Francis Howell Vikings have, just sending athletes in all sports to the next level, is amazing. As we have number 4, Lily Bouchelle, going to Maryville. Senior number 5, Ashley Martin, going to UCM. Senior number 8, Maddie Dugan, going to Southern Indiana. Number 12, Kelsey Keogh, going to SIUE. Number 14, Sophie Tillman, going to Webster University. And number 17, Maddie Connors, going to Quincy. As mentioned before, this senior class is very, very promising and doing a lot of positive things on this field tonight. Vikings look to close this one out here with 6:32 to go. Let's pass out to the wing here. Looks like that one will be called for a foul here. The ref signals a little bit of contact with the kick. Timberland looks to go forward with their foul. Corzoni with an excellent touch and wins the ball back. Just plays the ball too far here as they look to get an offensive possession going. However, Vikings will look to regroup and take their time here. With a great layup touch here. Is that one's to Newman. Newman finds Callison and just holds up that run a little too much as that one trickles by her. Far throwing from Bramer. That one remains in Viking possession here. They look to get capitalized. And that one will be cleared out here for a Howell Viking throw-in. 5 minutes ago here at the H, with what has been an excellent senior night for these Lady Vikings here tonight. 5-0 with a lot of great opportunities here. So we've seen 2 goals from Martin, a goal from Ray Armstrong, a goal from Dugan, and a goal from Zoe Houston as they all are continuing to tally up. And this Lady Vikings has really shown a lot of promising things this year. I'm excited to see what they do here in the future. Timberland Wolves look to kick it as the Lady Vikings are right there. The Vikings win it back. Rogan looks to go forward, however the Timberland defender quickly stands that up. Vikings win it back. You see a little bit of jersey tugging there. The ref letting them play on. Strong run here made by the Lady Vikings. And just couldn't quite get it in there. As that will go out of bounds for a Timberland goal kick. As mentioned, the Lady Vikings looking to extend their record to 7-1 this year. Off to a very strong start. And as mentioned before, this senior class is very promising and has a lot of confidence going into this season. As you can imagine, they want to keep capitalizing on these wins as this is a huge momentum builder for a lot. Shown a lot of good things. Ashley Martin with a couple great shots here, and Dugan really working to find that one and finally burying it. Three minutes remaining here at the H. As the Vikings look to drive it in long. Just gets intercepted by the Timberland Wolves. And a lot of credit to Timberland. Although the score's 5-0, they've really made a lot of great defensive stops and have had an excellent game strategy, you know, closing in after one defender gets beat and pinching right in to kind of close off that space they have. However, this Lady Vikings team is a tough team to stop, and it's been an excellent game tonight. That ball trickles out back to the Vikings. Callison has an effort. Just to the keeper's hands here as we have 2 minutes remaining. Kramer takes her time here as she looks to regroup her team and limit this damage here. Excellent tackle here at midfield, and the Vikings win the ball back as they look to keep going forward and potentially add to their tally. Great ball by Collison as this Timberland defense makes a great job closing off that run here from the Lady Vikings. As mentioned before, they're doing the best they can in that defense, and that's what you have to do. That's an excellent attempt to stop that run and close off that space here for these Lady Vikings. That's a long throw in here, trying to find Collison. Allen trickles out, however, stopped by Timberland. 1:27 here to go and at the H, and that will go out of bounds for a Lady Viking throw-in. Lady Vikings still looking to go forward as this team is relentless attacking. Possession has been out of this world as that's an ambitious effort from about 10 out. And that will trickle a couple seconds off the clock here as we are now under a minute. 56 seconds to go here at the H. That's an excellent touch by Corzoni to get by the defender and capitalize off that missed touch. And that will go out of bounds for a throw-in as a couple people are asking for a little bit of a foul there. However, that's just a throw-in for the Timberland Wolves with 20 seconds remaining here at the H. As the Vikings still look to go forward with their throw-in. And this should do it as the Vikings will extend their record to 7-1 with 5 seconds remaining. An excellent showing here at senior night for these Lady Vikings, as this will be one to remember. As mentioned earlier, almost all seniors getting on their tally sheet, with Ray Armstrong capitalizing on the first one. Ashley Martin having an excellent strike to close out the game, and then followed by Ashley Martin again right out the gate out of the second half. Tallying 2 for her, and then following it up by Zoe Houston here for these Lady Vikings. And as mentioned before, an excellent effort going forward and back for the Vikings as they were a commanding lead and an excellent game for these Lady Vikings. I'm glad you guys tuned in. I had an excellent time calling this senior night. As mentioned, it's always a special night, and if you can win on it, it's even better. An excellent showing for these Lady Vikings, and I'm excited to see what they do here in the future. Thanks for tuning in here on Francis Howell Activity Network. I'm Michael Harvey, and have a